Taking none.
I want to apologize in advance. I filmed this video twice on my phone right here, but the audio was just horribly distorted. I have some solutions and stuff on YouTube to help that get fixed out, but I can't do it tonight. I have to wait in the morning, so I'm on my backup phone. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the video. Sucks, I literally filmed twice, but it is what it is. But the Saints are 10-2 right now. They've won 9 straight. We were the first team in the NFL to clinch a playoff spot. And we're still number 1 in the NFC conference, like the playoff picture. So, exciting stuff. It was a little bit rough and rocky when we were week 2, week 3. Wasn't looking so great, but we're here, and I love where we're at. I love our seating, and yeah. But before I get too ahead of myself, the Saints played a game Sunday against the Falcons. This one's at ATL. This was round 2. Don't know if you guys know, but I actually predicted the New Orleans Saints to lose by 3. Not because Taysom was the quarterback and he looked bad. It was just because I made a video months ago predicting, the Saints schedule thing, and I just thought that the Saints would split one with the Falcons. I thought the Saints would lose to the one at ATL, so this game. So, but I'm so glad I'm wrong. I'm so glad that the Saints won, and start off with Taysom. I thought Taysom had a pretty good game. I'm going to talk about we struggled in, which is obviously ball security. Fumbled twice. I think it's in order, but the first one held on to the ball too long. Was trying to get rid of it, and by doing so, he fumbled. The Atlanta Falcons defense recovered. The second one, he was just typically running. This is how usually most of his fumbles come. The ball got punched out. Fortunately, it went out of bounds. It kind of went to backwards almost, and so both of those things were very costly. The first one, obviously we just literally turned the ball over to the Atlanta Falcons. I think this was in the fourth quarter. I think both of them were in the fourth quarter, but for sure it was in the second half. But yeah, and then the second one, I think we were close to getting a first down if he would have actually held on to the ball, but with it rolling out of bounds, I don't think we were able to convert. But yeah, gotta work on that. No matter how great he played, that's something that he definitely needs to work on. But that's the bad side. I thought the good side, I thought he did way much better in reading the defenses. I thought he got the ball out quicker. He only got 2 sacks for the loss of 15 yards. Obviously, he got his first career throwing touchdown. That one was to Tre'Quan Smith, and then got his second one to Jared Cook. Tre'Quan Smith managed to get open, sneak pass, boom. And then Jared Cook, which he's been having a shaky start. He dropped a ball earlier that would have converted us to a first down. In these past couple games, he hasn't been playing the best, but he made up for it. He got a touchdown, and we definitely needed that. It was a little bit tighter coverage, but great throw, great play, and the receiving, Michael Thomas had 9 receptions, 105 yards. He got, I think, 104 yards the first time we played Atlanta Falcons. You love to see Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas had very good catches. Obviously, it was go-get-'em balls, and he got them, and had some, again, just incredible catches. I love seeing that from Michael Thomas. Tre'Quan Smith, he had the touchdown, as I said earlier. He had 3 receptions, 42 yards. Emmanuel Sanders had 5 receptions, 39 yards. Jared Cook, touchdown. 3 receptions, 28 yards. Kamara only got thrown to twice, which is more than the last 2 games. He got thrown to 0 times, but 2 receptions, 9 yards for Alvin Kamara, and Adam Trautman even got 3 receptions, 9 yards, and Latavius Murray got thrown to twice, but resulted in 0 gain. But yeah, just overall spreading the wealth. You love to see it. Taysom did it. Although obviously Michael Thomas is definitely the number one. People got their touches and converted some third downs to first downs. So you like to see that. I personally thought that Latavius Murray would be leading in the rushing game coming into this game, but Alvin Kamara led. He had 15 carries, 88 yards. Most of the yards came from that long run of 37 yards. Taysom Hill, 14 carries, 83 yards. When all else fails, Taysom can take off and run. Latavius Murray only had 5 carries for 17 yards. A little disappointed in that, but we won, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, happy about this offense overall. I think Pete had one bad play, I believe. Yeah, Taysom, I think, got sacked on that one. But besides that, the offensive line did great. Yeah, can't really complain. Just the Taysom thing, and that's about it. But for the defense, I don't think I could complain at all with the defense in the first half. We were getting pressure in total this entire game. Got 3 sacks, 8 QB hits. The 3 sacks came from Trey Hendrickson, which he's at 10.5 sacks. So finally got over He finally got double digits. But the next one I think was David Onyemata and then Carl Granderson. All got sacks on Matt Ryan. But yeah, the first half we were getting pressure, not really sacks, but we were getting pressure, making Matt Ryan throw. They had a couple. The Atlanta Falcons offense had a couple 3 and outs, so you like to see that. We did great in coverage. Marshon Lattimore was winning his one-on-ones with Calvin Ridley. On the other hand, of course, we had Janoris Jenkins being out, but Patrick Robinson was in, but he ended up hurting his hamstring, which he was questionable coming into this game, and he ended up being out for this game. So P.J. Williams came in, and he had help in the secondary, or in the safety spot with Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams was out there helping him. Even with CJ had coverage with Russell Gage and Hayden Hurst, and CJ looked really good. We didn't allow a touchdown the first half. I don't really care about the touchdown, us not allowing touchdown for games. I knew it was going to break eventually, but in the first half we didn't allow one, especially Atlanta's last drive before before halftime. Atlanta was in the red zone, and we had a couple penalties, but despite that, we held them 3 points, so very proud of that. But towards the second half, and specifically I think the fourth quarter, we did not look so good. Marshon started kind of declining. Ridley was starting to win his one-on-ones. Julio Jones did what Julio Jones would do, get open, and he created some plays for the Falcons. Calvin Ridley had 5 receptions, 108 yards. Julio Jones had 6 receptions, 94 yards. Not something you want yardage-wise, but I don't know. It happens. I don't know how much had an effect with, at least what I saw Marshon Lattimore kind of literally being one-on-one, I think, with no safety help. So I don't know how much that had to do with it. Of course, on the flip side, P.J. Williams, our third-string cornerback, who also plays safety, that late adjustment of Patrick Robinson going down, that probably had an effect with that. But also, Atlanta wide receivers, they're good. Of course, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley's coming up, making a name for himself. So, yeah, and even Russell Gage, who had the only touchdown, and that was a mismatch, I believe. I think Quan Alexander was on that coverage, and Matt Ryan saw it, spotted out, and touchdown. Simple as that. I don't know how much that had to do with it. We'll see next week. Hopefully we get our people back healthy. The Saints' run defense still persistent. Todd Gurley was actually the third rusher in the rushing stats. He had 8 carries for 16 yards. Everybody else had more yards. Their other backup, Hill, had 5 carries, 18 yards, and Ito Smith had 8 carries, 36 yards, in total 70 rushing yards. Was not concerned at all. Again, that was the only thing that was pretty much consistent on the defense the entire way. Quarter by quarter, they did their job basically. But overall, I think what really made me like the defense should have never been on the field at that point where all this craziness was coming when Atlanta was coming back, and I was like getting a little comfortable, kind of getting a little sleepy, and all of a sudden they're back. But I feel like a big part has to do with Taysom. Of course, he kind of put us in this position where defense had to come back on the field twice. As I said earlier, I think with the play calling, it was a little bit weird towards the fourth quarter. We were just calling stuff, or Sean Payton was calling stuff that we were kind of like testing stuff out. We weren't sealing the game. Like what was working for us, what was getting us touchdowns and extending drives, we stopped doing that towards the fourth quarter, and we started trying different plays, which I thought we should have just sealed the game away, but we didn't, and we just got off track. And of course, fumbling twice does not help, you win and close out a game. So, just stuff we gotta work on. Again, I thought the pass rush, it was there. Want to hit home more. Coverage, gotta work on that. But I can't complain much because the Saints are in great position right now. We keep winning. But Drew might be coming back next game, which I think is a little bit too early. Kind of more of a prediction, kind of bold prediction. I think the more realistic thing, like they've been saying, before the Chiefs game, or maybe even Minnesota. But we'll see. I think I personally would rest Breeze for sure, and let Taysom play. I do want to see Mahomes versus Breeze because title in itself, but might be Breeze's last year, and I definitely want to see him go up against Patrick Mahomes. That'd be fun. That's about it. Let me know what you guys thought about this game. Who do you think deserves the game ball? Who do you think needs to improve on? What do we need to improve on? All that type of stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.